Hey, it's me, Rasheed, coach, speaker, and author, and I'm delighted to be here for the July episode of Catch the Coach, your newsletter for fulfillment and for meaningful progress. And here we are in July, and July is a really interesting month, isn't it? Because for many of us, it's that time where we're beginning to think about the holiday season. For lots of people who are studying, it may well be that where they're in recess, where they're in holidays and going for breaks. For many families, also, it might be about that time away, or that quality time, and so on. And this episode, I wanted to just talk about wellness in terms of mind, body, and spirit, because it's really important. And sometimes when you're busy working all year long, it might be that this is one of the few times in the year that you really get to nourish yourself in terms of mind, body, and spirit. It shouldn't be so, but sometimes that's the case. And certainly it's an opportunity that even if it is the case that you're mindful about it throughout the year, this time of the year does give you that opportunity to stop and pause and to reflect and to and to recharge and re-energize. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today, and I wanted to not take too long, but just to invite you to go on that little bit of a journey with me in terms of that wellness, in terms of mind, body, and spirit. And of course, depending where it is that you're in your life or in your career or in your relationships or in terms of your business, will depend what's going on and what kind of challenges, opportunities, stresses, and strains that there are. So let's just go on a little bit of journey and look at this thing in terms of well-being, in terms of mind, body, and spirit. Let's start off with, first of all, mind, because one of the things is that we often have these busy lives and busy minds, don't we? So I'm going to invite you to just come with me for a moment and just to pause and just to breathe. Yeah, just to settle, just to relax. Maybe to close your eyes like I'm doing, just maybe to make yourself feel really comfortable in the seat. You might even find yourself readjusting. You might wanting to have it very much, make sure you've got straight back, or you might be finding that you're wanting to really just relax back into the seat, whatever it is that works for you. And just breathe. Nice deep, I often say nice deep greedy breath. In through the nose, hold it, and out through the mouth. Greedy breath in, hold, and out through the mouth. Another deep breath in, hold, and out through the mouth. Greedy breath in. Yeah, right from your stomach, from the diaphragm. Hold. Be aware of all that stuff you're holding on to, and then let it all out. What we're doing here, carry on breathing in nice and deep. We're getting that oxygen in, we're getting that inspiration in for mind, body, and for spirit. Hold, and then slowly and steadily just let it all go. It might be all sorts of things for the mind, worries, woes, concerns, issues. You might be wanting to just let it all be, let it go, at least for now. Just being really present. Hold. Let it all go. Breathe in deep. Hold. And let it all go. I want to invite you to carry on just taking those deep breaths. Just letting go. If there's any thoughts, just let them be, just let them go. We're just being present here. Letting the mind itself have a little bit of a break, a breath. Time just to rest. I often describe the mind, it can be a little bit like an engine of a car, but it doesn't need to be running all the time. It's mind. Little things like this, just stopping, breathing, pausing. Taking that little bit of a break. So what is it for you that is really good for you in terms of the mind? Is it bits of meditation like this? Is it other things that you do that you find is really good for the mind? Gardening, going for a walk, going for a stroll, getting outside. Maybe for me, mobility may be an issue. Maybe just sitting quietly, certain things that might be you listen to or whatever, or you play or whatever, or you create, that's really good for the mind. This is where creativity can also be really, really good for the mind, nourishing for the mind. Or maybe there's certain things that you read or what have you, or listen to that are really good and nourishing for the mind in a good way, that can either ease the mind or be really invigorating the mind. Perhaps it's a new stimulation you need. So know whether it is that you need to de-stimulate the mind or re-energize the mind. So that's a little bit about mind. Next, I wanted to talk a little bit about body. So here we find ourselves in this physical body, which we should be grateful for, because for whatever level of physical health we have, it is a blessing to be here in this beautiful body, in this beautiful case through which we experience the entire world. And you know, when I was just taking us before through that meditation, sometimes we can, again, you might want to close your eyes again. Just be really present now. Just be present with the body. Just be aware of your body. So again, maybe just sit up comfortably. Maybe again, we might want to lengthen that spine if you can. Notice the feet on the ground where your body connects with the chair. Notice the air when you breathe in, the temperature of it. Notice how the body is feeling. From your toes, let them feel really planted and grounded. Right through the lower legs, the knees, the upper legs, the hips, the abdomen, the stomach, the chest, the shoulders, the arms, just really bit by bit. Just becoming aware of the whole body. Be grateful for this whole body, for being here. Your heart. Maybe putting a hand on the heart whilst we're beating, and that's breath in the body. There's so much to be grateful for. Because sometimes we can be in all the noise of the mind, be some distance from the body. So the first thing here is this gratitude for the body. And I often say start every day with a large bowl of gratitude. That starts off with grateful for yourself, whatever level of health you have. Maybe if you have a roof over your head, the gratitude for that. Maybe if there's people who care about you in your life and friends, family, maybe you're lucky enough to have work or support, or maybe you finished working, maybe you're retired, maybe you're an earlier start of life where you're studying. Whatever it is that you have been grateful for, it's so important. Starting every day with that large bowl of gratitude, and that large bowl of gratitude will be great for the mind too, not just for the body. So we become aware of this thing. And then how it is that we nourish it, how it is that we hydrate it. Is it time for you to bring in a routine or review your routine? For me, I like to start off with something for me, mind, body, and spirit. I'll usually get up, I'll do my stretches. So the body is often the very first thing for me. I'll get up, I'll do some light stretches. Sometimes I might go out and I might play squash, or I might go out for a walk, or what have you. What is it that for you would be very nourishing to the body? And being mindful about that, and starting actually with sleep, is really, really important. Begin to listen to your rhythms. Is that something that you're wanting to shift? So we've spoken a little bit about mind, and maybe we talked a little about body and whatever it is that you can do. And maybe with the body, is it something that you like to exercise just yourself? Is it something that you like to that wellness with someone else, a friend? Is it like that you like to meet other people for it, through classes, courses, or so on? For me, I kind of, when it comes to health, I like to do certain things myself, but then I like to perhaps play squash with a friend and so on, and I really enjoy that energy and that competition and that fun way of exercising quite hard, but in a way that is really fun and joyful. What is it that works for you? Is it something you need to shift? Is it something you need to return to? And last, I wanted to talk a little bit about spirit. Whatever that means to you, it's going to be so different for everyone. For you, maybe the spirit is about your sense of purpose, your sense of humanity. Maybe for you, it is about a sense of your faith. Maybe it is about the oneness with this whole magic of life, this whole beautiful mystery. Whatever it is, this opportunity, this connection between you, yourself, life itself, and everyone else. I often put it that way. For me, it's about how is it that you can first of all embrace yourself, then this beautiful thing of life itself, and then as best as you can, everybody else, those people in your life, and life will constantly, through the experiencing of life, bring us lessons and challenges, and each one is an opportunity for learning. Sometimes you'll learn during, sometimes you'll learn after, whatever, but by being kind to yourself and developing that rich relationship with life, that hugging and embracing it. So again, let's maybe go in one last time. Close your eyes. I want you to just now be really grateful for your life, for the lives of all of those around you, for the people who've been in your life, or the people who passed by your life, relationships you still have, the relationships, friendships, connectionships, all the connections, working relationships, all the ones that have passed, the people who are here still, the people who've gone. Wishing yourself well, wishing everyone well, including the people who you have challenges with. Wishing everybody well. It's not necessarily saying you're wanting everybody in your life from here on in, but it's just wishing everybody well on their ongoing journey. And what that will do is that will free up a lot of headspace, will free up a lot of stuff in the body, stresses in the body. And it is that invitation for us to have that greater connection and this greater experience, appreciation for this experiencing of life. And what is it else that it is that for you is really nourishing in terms of the spirit? Again, maybe there's certain things you listen to. Maybe if you're looking for things to listen to or to nourish you, I've got some stuff on my website. This is my Become Who You Are talk, which is all about that. My Gift of Inner Success talk is like that. My Space, Stillness, Silence talk is one to just reconnect us. But there's lots of things out there. Maybe you've got all sorts of books that you haven't read or podcasts you listen to. There's all sorts of things there that will be nourishing to the spirit and the soul. So I want to leave that there. Actually, one last thing that I wanted to say in terms of the spirit, I wanted to just say that the latest issue of new print of Soul Trader is now available. This latest reprint is out. It's available on Amazon. And it's for you if you're on this journey of following your heart, being your own boss. Just after this today, I'm going to be delivering the Soul Trader workshop, which we run free every month in proud partnership with the British Library. And that in itself is an opportunity for you to reconnect mind, body and spirit in some ways to who it is that you are and what it is that you're doing, for those of you who are your own boss. And I also run my Networking for Success event once every month, apart from August actually. It's 1 month where we don't run both these two events. But there, Networking for Success is an opportunity to connect to yourself and to build those relationships with new people and to think about how it is you're able to connect to your network. So they're both quite holistic, free online webinars brought to you in proud partnership, as I say, with the British Library. But Soul Trader is now, it's back, it's available, it's online. If you've liked it, if you've read it before, or if you're reading it again, do leave us a new review, and you might need to search for Soul Trader, putting heart back into your business, and you'll see it's the version that says 2024. So it's the same book that you know. I've just written a fresh intro note and closing note for the book. But just by way of summary then, we've talked today about connecting in terms of mind, body and spirit. And it's really just this invitation to embrace yourself, embrace life itself, and go on this beautiful journey of embracing everyone else as best you can with good heart. I want to wish you all the best for the month ahead, and I hope it gives you an opportunity to rest and to recharge, and maybe a little bit more of that in my August issue. Wishing you all the best. Take good care. Bye-bye.